Hey, what's up guys, I am Bro, and today I'm going to be doing another solo video. In Southwest Florida, I found out we got 2 likes on the 1000 horsepower Chevy Camaro. So today we're going to be doing the Ford, what's it called? The Ford GT500 versus the 1000 horsepower Chevy. And yes, I was playing around with this thing. One ton behemoth. How much does this thing actually weigh? It weighs around almost 7,000 pounds. Not bad. Okay, so we're gonna have which one is the better limited car? This thing was a code limited. This thing is an event limit. I might ask someone for the absolutely limited of the what's it called, the Porsche. I know a lot of people with that Porsche, so I might do a video on that versus the Chevy if the Chevy wins. Okay, let's get started. First, the Ford GT500. GT500. Now I'm going to be doing 2 speed runs. Not that, but actually no. First, the gas test. Which one could do better on gas? Okay. First, I need to finish the gas. Let's do the speed run with it. Okay. So it doesn't go up. Last video we did the speed test on that. It was almost around 218. So let's see this. Okay, I can't do it this way. Okay, this is where I want to start. Hopefully, start Rex in here, so oops, don't drift. We every single 0.1 gallons. 100, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 180, 8, 9, 190, 191, 192, 192, 193, 193 is around the top. Yep, 193 is the top speed of the GT500. And the top speed of the 1000 horsepower Chevy that's absolutely mad at drifting. And I have no rear tires. If you guys want, I can make a review. I can make a comparison video from the TRX compared to the other off-roader that's just at. Don't look at what's happening. Off-roader, the Toyota 4Runner. If you guys want, if this video hits 5 likes, I don't think that many people want to see that. If you guys do, this car wouldn't listen to me. I want to get up there. I'm gonna use the GT500 to get there. This car doesn't not want to get there. GT500. I'm gonna tell you some pros and some stuff I love about the thing and later on the video. So yeah, I'll meet you guys when I make it to the speed zone. Okay, now I'm here. Speed test, and I'll be doing a 0 to 60 after during the video. Later down the video. Okay, 150, 160. Yeah, this is way faster than the GT500 already. Almost at 200, and this thing starts to slow down like the Zen at 200, 210, 211, 212, 214, 215, and let's run out of gas. Okay, looks like I'm on the next section of the video already. How much does it cost to fill up each car? Please don't run out of gas. Please don't run out of speed. Keep going. Stud Rex, not that far. Come on, keep going. I'll meet you guys at Stud Rex with a different vehicle. Okay, I'm here and I'm gonna test how much it costs to fill up each car. The GT500 costs $29 to fill up and it has around a 15-liter tank. Yes, like a 16-liter tank, but I don't know how the game does this. And now the Hennessey. Oh, okay. This thing could hold about the same amount of gas, but it's a lot more expensive. And to let's finish off. Okay, now we just see what's a 0 to 60 on each car. And I'll do the top speed of this car at the end of the video. I'll look at the last video of the review to see the whole top speed. It could hit around 218, but this video I'm not gonna be able to hit that speeds. I'm just gonna pull out a stopwatch. Okay, I got no, that's calculator. Wrong thing. I got a stopwatch, and I'm gonna see how long does it take this thing to go to 0 to 60. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. 1.8 seconds. 1.8 seconds. Redo. Okay, rev it up. And 3, 2, 1, go. And 60. Yep, it takes about 1.8 seconds to get this thing to 60. For the that's bad. I just put a Mustang. Time to do the GT500. GT500. And this thing 0 to 60 is go. This is way slower. Oops, I messed that up. 3, 2, 1, go. And 0 to 60 is 3 seconds. Unlike the 1000 horsepower Chevy. And I'm gonna do the other one. It's 3.30 seconds. Redo, it's gonna be 60. Yeah, it's around 3 seconds and 30 milliseconds. So 0 to 60, top speed. Buy the Chevy. Get the Chevy. And if you already you're not gonna be able to get this anymore. So the better option is, let's see the seating now. Let's try and hold more seats, more people. Oh, they're both the same. They're both fine. The new Chevy is a little better. Let's see which one does better on gas. How long does it take for each to lose 1 gallon? Please work. 1 gallon. Okay. I need to get my stopwatch back out. Okay, 3. I'm waiting for it to go down and go. Okay, I'm driving, and 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds you're losing about 0.1 gallon for this car. And okay, yes, I'm in a public server because this is a little easier on public server. Now this thing won't want to start up again. Okay, that's 0.20 seconds per gallon. This thing is okay. I'm waiting for it to be at 3, then I'm gonna start it. Go. It's still going. Still go. Okay. Wow, that's 13 seconds. So this thing's way better on gas. So if you need something on gas, take this. Use this more often. If you don't want to save so much money and you're pretty rich, use the Chevy. It's pretty good as well. And donuts, which one does better? Donuts. Let's see that. Okay. GT500. I think this is the biggest intersection. Yep. This thing doesn't slide like how I want it. Actually, it's getting it. Yes. It got together, and now, yep, it does pretty good. It takes a little while. And now time for the Chevy. Okay. And rev it up and go. This thing just shreds. Just hit the gas. This thing's gonna start shredding right away. Okay, keep going, and yep. I feel like the GT500 is the pros and cons. And now I'm talking about the pros and cons. The first pro of this car is really good torque, really fast. 1000 horsepower, obviously. 800, almost 900 pound-feet of torque. Well, one small problem I found in this car is too much steering, as you can see. Look at the wheels. It takes forever to turn from one side to another. So if you're trying to pull off a cool drift like this, I'm going like 140, and then I want to swing it and then swing it back. It's not gonna swing back because there's way too much torque to the rear wheels, and it's spinning it too fast. And the other con is that you guys want to see, you get to refill this way more often than the other thing, the GT500. This thing uses more gas than the GT500. It's way harder. It's a little worse. It has about the same amount of traction, but a little less sometimes. In the straight line, obviously it's gonna be better. But cornering wise, I haven't found it the best to corner because even without traction, it likes to spin out when it has drags. Somehow on six. Yep, and just went to a light post. And then the GT500 on the other hand, it's actually a pretty good turning car. And the other con, that's about it for the cons. It's a really good handling car, but not in turning. High speeds. It's a pretty good drift car. It's pretty good overall. It's got 4 seats. You can carry 4 of your friends in it. And it's pretty quick. And the braking's garbage. The only 3 things I hate about this car that could be fixed: steering, braking, and what else should I say? That's about it. Steering, braking, and tires. And the GT500 on the other hand, I haven't found that many bad stuff about this car so far. Yep. This thing is really good. Like taking a turn, this thing will kick out, but not as much, and it's easier to save this. It doesn't have as much power, like almost, it has like 760. See how much easier it is to turn. Now I'm gonna try drifting at 140 miles an hour again. Yeah, that's a pretty, and that's another thing I don't like. It's pretty slow. It's a good daily. Actually, I press the e-brake. Let me just redo that. 140, and I'm gonna try drifting. This side is a way easier to just drift around. This is the easier car. That's a harder car. Because this thing doesn't have as much power and low end power. This thing has way less. They both have low end power because they're both like almost like drag cars, essentially. But this is way easier to drift. You can pull out some sick drifts with this thing. Because it doesn't have that much steering angle either. But I just wish this thing had a little more power. And it had. That's about it. It doesn't have that much power. It could hold a little. It should hold a little more gas, but that's about it. It's only 2 things. But still, if you're rich and you don't want to spend that much money on that car on gas, or you're patient, and you're willing to spend most of your time at the gas station, grind for this car. Get it. Use it. This car, if you like if you got it back when it was available, use it. If you like starter and you didn't play for a while now, use this. Way easier to handle. And plus, you could put on. I'll have the things unlocked, but you could put the suspension, grip tires, shift tires, change the wheel setup. But on this, you absolutely can't do any of that. If you want to change up your stuff, nothing. If you want a more fun and a little more powerful car, this Chevy, 1000 horsepower, the best car in my opinion that I have, because I don't have that many cars. I do have these. It's 4Runner. This is just saying. I'm just gonna add this to the end of the video. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it. It's horrible. Try to use it once. Horrible. Try jumping it. Surprisingly, the limo jumps better than this. I don't know why. It has 100 horsepower. Makes sense. 300, 32. Rear wheel drive and still jumps better. Weighs less. A lot, almost half the pounds less. Alright. That's it. Even though it's pretty cheap, though, you can't. This is for the end of the video. If you guys want me to, for 5 likes, if you want me to review this versus the TRX. So now for some thumbnails. Okay, bye. So I'm gonna end this video here. Okay, bye. See you guys in the next one. Maybe me and sis might be together in the next one. Don't know. Okay. Bye.